Hey everyone, welcome. Welcome to night 3 or day 3 of this live series. I decided to come on a little bit early just to give y'all some time to come in. People reached out to me yesterday, was like, girl, you came in and you left a little too fast. So I want to make sure I came in, gave you guys some time to join. It's not even 7 o'clock yet where I am, so we are good and on schedule. Hey you guys, welcome. You say, can you do a price your items? Can y'all hear me okay? I'm in a totally different location than where I was yesterday, honey. We are traveling, but I'm still here for y'all, giving y'all this value. Make sure I give y'all the time that y'all need before 2020 to get y'all's businesses in order, okay? And as I'm helping y'all out with these topics, it's actually really helping me to go back and refine some things in my business and to think about what are the key things that I want to focus on. So this is like a win-win for y'all and for me. You say, can you do a price your items and how did you market before you start selling? So as far as pricing my items, I have a whole video here on my YouTube channel about how I price my items. So it's a video that I already made a while ago. So you can check that out on my channel. Just go to my channel and search price price, and that should come up. And then as far as how do you market before you start selling, I think today may help you out with that. I think today will help you out with that for sure. Hey, Anisha, how do I say your name? How do I say your name? Callard? I don't know how to say your name. Then hey, Natalia. Fun fact, people when they see my name, they typically call me Natalia. So I'm triggered by that name, but it's a beautiful name. All right, so as y'all can tell from the title of this, today we're talking about faith and email marketing specific. Claire? Wow. Is that how you actually spell it? Like the way that you have it right there? Claire? That's so interesting. They call you Natalie, like with the L-I-E, Natalie. People just don't take the time, okay? They just don't take the time. But today we're gonna be talking about faith and email marketing. Especially today, I want to talk about this because we're like in the height right now of, I don't know, do you guys see? Oh, okay. Do you guys see like on social media? I'm not sure if you guys are on social media right now, but I feel like this year more than ever, social media is bombarded, y'all, by like promotions and ads and all these other things, people trying to get people to sell and buy things. Do y'all see that as well? I've been seeing that all on my social media, and it's normal, because it is Black Friday season and it's the holiday season, and people are like fighting for their customers' attention. Do y'all notice that as well? Because I have noticed it. It actually became a little bit overwhelming for me at one point because I felt like it was just a lot going on. But I want to ask you guys as business owners or as aspiring business owners, how do you guys feel right now concerning marketing? Like, how do you guys feel? Hey, how do y'all feel right now concerning marketing? Are y'all confident in y'all's marketing? Are you guys feeling overwhelmed by all of the social media posts? Do you feel like you don't know what to do? Do you feel like you have a good grip on it? Let me know in the chat, in the comments, how do you guys feel so far right now about your marketing efforts as we go into the holiday season? What are you guys' thoughts? Let me know. And as you guys are typing that out, I'll get started with today's topic, but I just want to know how you guys are feeling right now as far as marketing goes. Have y'all been working on marketing, or are you guys new business owners? What is your idea right now just about marketing and in your business? Won't be able to let me know. But as y'all let me know that, I will say, like, as for me, sometimes it can kind of feel like, struggle with what to say sometimes. Well, if you refine your marketing or refine your branding, like we talked about the last 2 days, that should be a lot easier for you. I know we focused in like this little series, we first focused on like the foundation and your branding. That's going to be extremely important when it comes to marketing, because when you are sure and clear about your branding, that will tell you what to say when it comes to marketing, if you keep that in mind. So I'm definitely brainstorming as far as marketing goes. It is overwhelming trying to figure it all out. I have not launched yet. I'm overwhelmed with everything. Don't feel as if I'm reaching my ideal customer through social media, which is exactly why today I want to talk about email marketing. It can kind of feel like sometimes like either you're not doing enough or like what you're doing is not working. And so there is a faith side of this, and then there's also going to be a practical business component of this. And so I want to dive, we're actually going to do marketing over the next couple of days, but today I really want to focus on like the faith side of marketing and then actually some practical tips on start reaching your audience in a new way. So if you guys are ready, hope y'all have pen and paper. But one thing I do want to say is that faith and works, can you understand what I'm saying? Faith and works definitely needs to be activated like in this season, like in this time period, in this week, as we go into the rest of this year, you really need to be going into it with the mindset of having faith, but also willing to do the work. That's what that means, faith and works. Having faith, but also willing to do the work. And so in your business, this is what's going to actually keep you with having continual sales, when you have the faith and then you also know how to put in the work. So without actually stressing and giving you the confidence that you need in your business. So for those of you who feel overwhelmed or not really sure what to do, this is going to really be helpful for you to like direct your thoughts with having faith, but also knowing how to put in the work to get the best results. So as we've been doing for this whole week, I'm reading a page from my book, Soulful for the Entrepreneur. And today's day is actually called Faith Plus Works, which is exactly what I want to focus on today. And then I want to go into some email marketing strategies, because that's going to be extremely, sorry, y'all, the lighting is kind of bad, but that's going to be extremely helpful for y'all who are feeling overwhelmed by social media. I'm going to teach you some things about email marketing so that you have a different way to reach your audience. So I'm going to read this page right now. I'm on day 12. If you have my book, I'm on day 12. Also, you guys, I'm excited to let you guys know, if you don't have my book, just to remind you guys, after today's live, this book bundle will be available for like my Black Friday offer, one of my Black Friday offers. So if you've been wanting to get this bundle, they'll be available after my live, and I'll give you guys here first access to know how to go and access it, because it is limited quantity before I go and announce it to the public. So, but today, if you have it, I'm on day 12. Hey, Samantha, and we're reading Faith Plus Works, and then we'll get into the business side of things. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Because I'm excited. By the way, I have on some Fearless gear. This has not been seen yet, but it may be coming soon. Just stay tuned. Okay, so reading from James 2, verse 26, it just says, just as the body is dead without breath, so also faith is dead without works. I'll read that again. So just how your body is dead without having breath, your faith is also dead without putting in the work. So just to believe that you can do something is not enough. You have to also be putting in the work. So I'm going to read a little bit, not all of them. I'm just going to paraphrase some of this to get you guys in the right mindset of how you should be approaching your business as a believer, if you are a believer, and if not, how you should still be approaching your business. So this is what I wrote here on day 12. So faith is more than just a mental thought of belief. Your mouth can say that you believe, but your actions can show God the complete opposite. God says that if you say you believe, but your actions say otherwise, your faith is actually dead. This applies especially to your business. So this is really practical. Imagine you prayed this to God. Lord, please help me with please bless me with $1 million in my business today. Help me be successful. Okay, so imagine you pray that to God. God, bless me with $1 million in my business. Help me be successful. But then you simply sit down on your couch and watch to see if your bank account changes. You're hoping for a change in a number, but you're not actually doing the work for God to actually bless. You see, the proper response to that prayer would be to get to work with great expectation that God is going to bless whatever you do. And so as you work on your business, you must know in your heart and in your mind that whatever you produce, God's going to bless it. So for you guys right now, who you're doing your marketing, and as you're doing these different things in your business, you need to go into it with the expectation that whatever I'm doing, no matter how big I'm doing or how small I'm doing, it's going to produce a harvest. God is going to bless it. That has to be your mindset. And that's called having faith, right? But also doing the work. So you prayed a prayer of faith, and your actions are completing that prayer. Your actions of working are proving to God that you actually have faith that He can bless you. So another mistake that a lot of people make, myself included, sometimes it's kind of hard to find that balance. Another mistake you can make after saying that prayer of like, God bless me with all this money, is you working nonstop all day, every day, hoping that the work you're doing will equal to $1 million. So that in itself is also doubtful, right? You working day in and day out saying, I have to do all this work to get $1 million. That in itself is also doubtful to God, because you're showing God like, I need to do the work in order to receive this, but that's not actually what it is. And so true faith in the situation is you believing that no matter the amount of work you put in, big or small, God can bless it and make it worth millions. Not because of the amount of work you're putting in, but because you prayed in faith and you believe that the work you are doing is capable of being blessed by God. So I want to read this to y'all because I know as entrepreneurs, especially those who are believers, we sometimes get confused on what does it mean to have faith and do the work. So it doesn't mean working tirelessly all day, all night to hopefully see some result. It also doesn't mean sitting on your behind and doing nothing, right? It means going at it, having a proper mindset of what you need to do, getting it done, and believing that what you just did is enough to get blessings. So it's gonna make more sense. I'm gonna pray this prayer real quick to help y'all kind of understand, and then I'll give y'all some steps, and then we'll go into the business side of things. So here's the prayer. I'm also, again, saving this so that y'all can write this down if you need to and come back to it. Okay. Lord, I thank you for blessing me. I thank you, God, that I can come to you in faith and make my request known to you. There is no request too big or too small for you to handle. I thank you that I don't have to work day in and day out to receive your blessings. I thank you that you love me. I'm going to pause real quick. Saying I thank you that, and you're saying something after that, that's actually a prayer of faith. So let's say, God, I thank you that today is going to be a blessed day. Well, I don't know that yet, but I'm already thanking him. So that's me saying in faith, today is going to be a great day. And I'm already thanking him for that. And so that's giving him the power to come and make it a blessed day, because I'm already giving him thanksgiving for what I want to be established. That's also like a technique in prayer, is just like going in it with thanksgiving for whatever you need. Like, I thank you that today I will receive what I need to pay my bills. I thank you that today I will have a successful day in business. It's going to also set your mind to go in it with expectation instead of doubt. So like right now, for me, I'm saying, I thank you, God, that I'm about to have a bomb Black Friday. I thank you that my business is going to do really well this year. And then I know now in my mind, I have the expectation that that's actually going to happen. So just try that. It'll change your mindset completely, and your actions will follow your mindset. So when you go in it doubting, your actions will show that you're doubting, and then in that you will not see any success. So I pray that as I build my business and grow it to the next level, that you are blessing me tremendously. I thank you now for the supernatural things that you're going to do in and through my business. In Jesus' name, amen. And one more thing I would add to that, y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all this in a second, but whenever I pray for my business, I get very specific and I say, God, I pray that you give me $1 million ideas. I just say that. I pray that you give me $1 million ideas. And in this, when I pray that, I usually have some off the wall ideas that end up making me a lot of money. Immediately, I might not see $1 million, but hopefully over time, it will equal to that amount. So as you market and plan for your business this week, I want you to do 4 things I think I have written down. So I want you to do 4 things as you market and plan for your business this week. Whether you are marketing to have a Black Friday sale, or whether you are preparing to launch your business, either way, you should be marketing at every stage, right? So I want you to do these 4 things. I want you to ask in prayer for $1 million ideas. Once you do that, I want you to go sit down. This is number 2. Go sit down with a journal and write down whatever ideas come to mind. Write them down. I don't care how big or how small they may seem. It can even seem outrageous, like that can't possibly be a good idea. Just write it down. You never know. And then I want you to stick to that plan. Number 3 is to stick to that plan. Whatever idea you get, stick to it. And when I say stick to it, that also means start doing the work. So this is the work aspect. Sticking to it, doing the work, getting it done. And then number 4 is the faith aspect. Trust that whatever you just did, that with whatever you're about to do or getting ready to do, success is going to be handed to you because of those actions. Go with it with expectation. This is how you apply faith plus works. Hey, I'll leave this up. You can rewatch it because I'm pretty much done with the faith part. But so at the end of that, I want you guys, after those 4 things, believe that whatever plan that you have, when you put it into place, is going to bring the result that you want to receive. This is how faith and works work. And it's really that simple, of a matter of praying something, listening to whatever ideas you get. I call those ideas from heaven. I talk about that in my book as well, ideas from heaven. Writing those ideas down, doing those ideas, and then trusting that they're going to be enough. This is how you become a creative visionary, or a creative just entrepreneur who is like set apart from everybody else, because you'll start to get ideas that nobody else has ever thought of, because they're clearly coming directly from God. And so he's giving you these ideas that no one else can do or even think of. It's going to set your business apart. And this is why it's so important to do these 4 things instead of just copying what you see on social media. Right now, y'all, social media is bombarded. And as an entrepreneur, I could do one of 2 things. I can go on there, look at all these businesses and think about, how can I do the same thing for my business? They're successful. I can do that, and maybe I may see some success. Or I can sit down with my own ideas and with, okay, the creator himself, and get ideas of my own. He cares about all of your endeavors, including your business. He's going to give you some ideas if you allow it. If you allow it. And so, sometimes I know it can be difficult to do that. Sometimes we just want to kind of just do what we see already happening and follow a wave or follow a trend. But that's how you just get seen as like a copycat and not a blueprint. So take some time and do that, especially like even today. If you have time this evening, not if you have time, you should make some time within the next 24 hours and do those 4 things. And you'll be surprised, especially right now, if you're getting ready to start Black Friday, all this stuff, marketing for your business for the holidays, whenever, for the rest of this year. But also this is going to be extremely helpful for y'all as we prepare for 2020. Remember, right now we're prepping for 2020. And this skill alone, if you sit down with this, I'm pretty sure some of y'all, if you've never done this before, some of you will have a whole journal filled with ideas for the whole next year. You'll be set for the whole next year in your business. Because I know I've been getting ideas off the wall. I've just been jotting them down here and there. But I have a whole idea for the whole next year in my business. It's going to look nothing like it did this year, because I sat down and got ideas, right? So hopefully this is helpful for y'all to help to start expanding your faith and expanding your creativity. The beautiful thing is, I used to think that I wasn't a creative, and now most of you are here because you already identify that you want to be an entrepreneur, which is great. For me, I did not identify that at first. I thought I wanted to be, but it didn't make sense because I didn't think that I could be creative, because I was a numbers girl. I always taught math. I loved math. I love facts and all of that. So how could I be creative? But then I realized, well, my father is the creator, and I'm made in his image. So clearly I got to be creative in some aspect. And then I realized, oh, sis, you got a whole creative streak that I was totally ignoring. So take some time, y'all. Have some intimate time with God and you, because y'all, I can get real, y'all know I can talk about this for a long time. I'm going to move on to the business side of things, but just know that you're here for a specific reason. And until you tap in, you'll kind of feel like, something's missing, or this is not quite right. Because maybe you're copying somebody else, or maybe you're taking somebody else's advice on what you should do. But there's one person who can tell you for a fact what you should be doing. And this will look different for everybody. Like I think I told y'all yesterday in yesterday's little lesson, when I was reading my book, that for me, when I didn't know what my purpose was, I just had a faint memory that I wanted to be a teacher. That one little split second of a memory changed the entire outcome of my entire life. So it can be like a small memory. It can be you writing something down and you start journaling, and then your words start turning into things that you don't even know what you're writing down. Those are like words from God. Like it can be you see a TV show and be like, oh, I really, really identify with that. It can be God talks in many ways, right? So you'll be surprised at what you experience. But is it weird that because I feel I haven't tapped into creative so long that I'm afraid of it? It's not weird. It's normal to be uncomfortable of things that are like unknown or unfamiliar or uncomfortable. Like it's normal to be hesitant for things that are uncomfortable or unfamiliar. But the beauty in that is that when you just push through it, you're gonna if you haven't tapped in for a long time, honey, you're gonna have like an outpour. Yes, negative thoughts, okay? Nothing but a trick. So that's the faith side of things. We're going to continue talking about faith over the next couple of days, because this is like my favorite topic ever, because it's something that with it is powerful. But now I want to get into some practical business skills. And today we're going to be discussing gaining more email subscribers. So the reason at the beginning of this live, if you missed it, I asked you guys, how did you guys feel about, or how did you feel about social media right now? So me personally, when I get on social media, I see a lot of businesses, which is a beautiful thing, but they're posting their promotions and their ads and all this stuff. It is very much like a war zone in a sense of people fighting for their customers' attention. Hey, buy this, or hey, tomorrow this, or hey, you got 24 hours to do this. It's like everybody's fighting for their customers' attention. And so what you need direct access to your customer. You need to really, it is becoming overwhelming. You need direct access to your customer, a place where your customer and you can talk face to face. And the beautiful place to do that outside of like something like this is email marketing, right? Email marketing is the oldest but truest form of marketing. And I feel like it's untapped by a lot of people. And so y'all know I love to scream about email marketing since I started, but something that I realized is that a lot of you are having trouble with gaining those subscribers, right? To actually have an impactful email marketing sequence or email marketing experience. So today I want to focus on just how do you get those email subscribers. I don't talk about this often here. I do coach on this. This is like a little fraction of something that I coach on in overall email marketing. So I don't mind sharing this little fraction with y'all because I think y'all need it. So how to gain email subscribers, right? I'm going to talk about before you launch and after you launch, but just listen for both categories, because even if you've already launched, if you've never really done email marketing to the fullest extent, you may still find some value in this first section. So before you launch, the first thing that you should do to gain email subscribers, number one, is to make a coming soon page. A coming soon page on Shopify, it's called a password protected page. On Shopify, it's called a landing page. No, did I just say Shopify both times? On Shopify, it's called a password protected page. On Squarespace, it's called a landing page. So you need a coming soon page before you even launch, which is just a place where your subscribers can come and give you their email. So that's the easiest way in the beginning, is to make that landing page. But you don't just make that landing page and leave it there, right? You have to get word out about that landing page. So once you have that landing page created, you then want to attach your domain. A domain is like www.fearlesscollection.com, whatever. Attach that domain to that landing page, right? And then when you have that domain attached to it, you then can start marketing it out on social media. Somebody's FaceTiming me, but I'm busy. You can then start marketing that on social media. So as far as how to make a landing page and how to do all of those steps, I teach that specifically in my Shopify course. So you can check that out if you don't know how to actually do all of that. But the first step is to actually make that landing page, right? That's a place where you can start to obtain emails. And so once you actually have that set up, the next thing is to actually get people to sign up for the email list. Most people will not just sign up just because you ask them to. They need to have something in return to sign up for your email list, some type of incentive. So you can do a lot of different things. And in the beginning, it's easiest to gain those email subscribers. Well, I think it's easy both ways, but let me just kind of give you some examples. So in the beginning, some ways to gain subscribers is like telling your followers to subscribe to your email list. So, hey, click the link in my bio to join my email list. But like I said, you'll get some signups from that, but not a lot. The next thing you can do is show behind the scenes. So showing behind the scenes of your business. This can be anything of like you packaging orders. This is when you already launched, or maybe you receiving inventory. Maybe you at a photo shoot. It could be you working on your website. It can literally be anything, because your personal like friends, family, and whoever else is following you, they're going to be interested, or you can maybe call it nosy, about what you got going on. And so in the beginning, you can just show the behind the scenes and tell them, hey, if you want to know more about what I'm doing, if you want to know more about my future new business venture, then make sure you sign up for my email list here, and make it easy for them to sign up for your email list. But you want to include a reason why. So there should always be a reason why, or an incentive, and there should always be a call to action telling them what to do. Click the link in my bio. DM me your email. Another suggestion, I don't even have this written down, but you can also be very personal with this. You can text people that you know and say, hey girl, I'm opening a boutique, or hey dude, whatever. Hey bro, I'm opening a boutique. Would you like to know when I open? Would you like to be added to our email list? Would you like to get a discount when we launch? If they say yes, then ask for their email and you can add it to your service yourself, whether you use MailChimp, MailerLite, or etc. Right now, for those of you who are already open, hey y'all, I'm about to have a bomb Black Friday sale. DM me or message me if you want first access to 50% off everything on my site. And when they DM you, ask for their email. And then you add their email. So these are just different ways. The easier you can make it for your customer and the better incentive that you can provide, the easier it will be to gain more email subscribers. Another way, I already said this, is to show new inventory and tell them to join for exclusive deals and new arrivals. This also works before and after you launch. So people, you don't have to always give a discount or something for free. Getting access to new exclusive arrivals can also be an incentive within itself, right? The people want to know when you have something new, especially if they already like what you have to offer. Oh, y'all, give me a second. My computer. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. So glad we got this already figured out right here. This charger is here. We're back. Okay. Yes, a landing page is extremely important, especially if you have not launched yet. But like I said, people need an incentive to join. So don't just keep saying subscribe here, subscribe there. Give them a reason why. And this is also a good time to include some of your branding, right? Our branding from the past couple of days. What does your customer care about? This is a way that you're telling them how you're going to like provide for that need. If you haven't watched my last 2 lives from earlier, Monday and Tuesday, you need to go watch them no matter where you are in business, because your branding is going to get all the way together. Clear branding equals more sales. So ways to get more email subscribers after you launch. So if you're already an established business owner, some things you can be doing right now. Number one, the main thing is to have a pop-up, a newsletter pop-up that provides a discount when they sign up, an immediate discount for when they sign up. So if I go to your website and you have an immediate, well, not even immediate, okay, here's a little tip. That little pop-up should not pop up right away. If it pops up immediately, almost everyone's going to exit out of it because they haven't even had a time to scroll down your website yet to know they actually are interested in what you're providing. So I say trigger it at about 15 to 30 seconds. Write that down and please implement that. Okay, so 15 to 30 seconds is, or at least 25% down, depending on how you're able to change that. If it's by percentage to 25%, if it's by time, 15 to 30 seconds. And you can go on your website, test it out, think what you think is most valuable. But with that pop-up, you want to give them some type of incentive. Usually with a pop-up like that, the most beneficial thing is to give them an immediate discount. And when I added that, I haven't always done that, but when I finally added that to my site, my conversions got so much higher. And through MailChimp, I could tell that based off of just that, because it's an automation. So I have an automatic email sequence set up. I teach about that in my email marketing kit, where they enter in their email, right? They automatically get an email from me telling them their discount code. They can go back to my website and enter in that discount code. And from there, typically every month I make about $1,500 alone just from that pop-up. Meaning people see it, they put in their email, they go check the email, and then they go use that discount right away. So that alone is just making money in my sleep. I teach about that in my email marketing kit, like how to make money in your sleep. And it's by making that automatic email sequence. And so, but long story short, a way to get more email subscribers is by having that pop-up and providing type of incentive, because then they're like, oh, they're going to probably use that right away if they've already seen your website. This is why it's wise to not put it right away, but to have it at about 15 to 30 seconds later on, because by then, hopefully they've already identified something that they actually want to use that discount code on. Are y'all following me? Hopefully it's not too much information at one time for y'all. But yeah, that's why it's wise to have it a little bit later on. And so be thinking right now, what can you provide your email list for joining? What type of incentive can you give them? It's going to differ per your industry and per your business. If you are an information-based business, then maybe you want to give some type of free PDF. If so think about your business industry, but if you're all like in fashion, then a discount is really good as well. So think about what can you provide your email list for joining. And like I already said before, email marketing is like the #1 oldest but truest marketing technique to use in your business. It's the #1 way to have direct communication with your audience. A lot of businesses have been trying to switch over to text message marketing, which I've looked into, but for the business owner, for us, it actually costs more to do it that way, and it's not as effective. You get a lot more people unsubscribing from text messages than they do from emails. So email marketing, I have so much more to say about it. I also have the whole email marketing kit, which is an amazing resource for y'all to go through and do all of those great things with email marketing. But #1 right now, focus on getting those email subscribers. Once you have those email subscribers, okay, then you start focusing on open rate, click rate, conversion rate, traffic to your site, all those things. But by the end of I won't say you because you might not get the email marketing kit, but by the time, the goal for you should be that every email equals a sale. And so that has not always been my truth or my result, but it took me a lot of trial and error over the past year or so. And now I can say that every email I send for my boutique business equals a sale in some way. It can be literally one sale. It can be $500 in sales. It just depends on the item, the email and what promotion's going on at the time. So if you haven't already started email marketing, honey, get into it. It is important. And especially this week, because I said before, social media is like a war zone right now. Everybody's fighting for their customers' attention. It's very overwhelming. And I am like I even got on social media earlier today, just kind of scrolling through like I usually do, and I probably shouldn't. And I had to get off because I immediately felt like, well, should I be posting this right now for my social media, for my Black Friday sale? Should I be going on social media right now to post more? And I was about to start posting more, but I'm like, well, sis, you already have a Black Friday marketing plan composed, and it's not what they're doing, right? It doesn't even start yet. So I immediately almost fell into the trap of like imitating them. But I already, like I told y'all earlier, the 4 steps, I've already sat down with God and said, what's my $1 million ideas, right? I wrote it down. I'm sticking to it, and I trust and believe that it's going to bring me the harvest or the results that I want to see, my little 4 steps. And so the same thing I want y'all to do, this is going to be helpful so that y'all don't fall into the trap of copying other businesses and then seeing little to no results. So focus on building your list right now. And then you can start focusing on sending strategic emails all weekend. I want y'all to focus on this like now. If you're someone who you're already open and you are like about to do your Black Friday or holiday promotions, think about what can you do today and tomorrow to start building your email list. Today is only Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday. You still have time before Black Friday to build up a decent amount of email subscribers. Just to give y'all some like advice, or not advice, but like some motivation to get it done. One of my students reached out to me and she let me know, well, during one of our coaching sessions, she did some of these steps, and instantly within like a day or so, I don't know, I think a couple of days or so, she got 70 subscribers just by showing behind the scenes and doing the things that I mentioned earlier. She immediately saw those results of 70 plus people subscribed to her email list. So if you go and do the work right now and connect with your already created audience, right? So go on your personal social media, your Facebook, your Instagram, and just start talking to people. People right now, there's so many ads and there's so many like buy now and da-da-da-da-da, like people being like salesy, that if you go on there with a different approach of being personal, you probably have a better result of getting a lot more subscribers and doing much better than those who are just being salesy and all those type of things. Being salesy is not bad, because someone who wanted to support your business will probably do that now that you have a sale. But you also want to spend some time this holiday season thinking about how can you gain more customers for next year, because again, we're prepping for 2020, and this is cute now. All the ads, all the discounts, all the sales are cute now during this holiday time. But what about in January, February, when people have these newfound budgets because new year, new them? And what about then when they don't want to spend money at your boutique and they don't care about a sale, right? Then you need to have actual people who care about your business to buy from you. So right now is the perfect time, no matter if you've launched or not, to focus on building your email list so that when the new year comes, you have a list of people who are there ready to listen to what you have to say about your business. This is longevity, long term. We're thinking 2020, not just like this second. So yes, like I have this in my notes, but like I already said this. If you're a new business, work on establishing these things now, especially your coming soon page, especially your landing page. And again, I talk about that. I teach on that in my Shopify course. I teach you step by step how to put together that landing page, among many other things. So that is my little lesson for today, you guys. Not even a little one, but that's my lesson for today, teaching y'all about faith and email marketing. So y'all can put in the chat right now. Thank y'all for just listening and watching as I chatted away. But now y'all can go ahead in the chat in the comment section and let me know what questions do you guys have concerning Faith and Works, concerning email marketing, concerning marketing right now, social media, Black Friday. Where are y'all's heads at? I don't want you guys to leave this place feeling overwhelmed, like some of you guys came here feeling overwhelmed. I want you to leave feeling like you have clarity and a plan, okay, to improve your business and to make some sales, y'all. That is the goal. So let me know your questions and thoughts and ideas in the chat. What are y'all working on? Let me know, and then we can just have a good open discussion. I'm excited to hear what you guys have going on. So as I wait for y'all's comments, I'll keep chatting, but let me know. And I almost forgot. Yesterday, I let you guys know at the end of yesterday's live, my official Black Friday offer for my business, like my coaching business, like my YouTube and stuff, is going live tonight. Actually, it's live right now. I'm letting y'all know first, and then the public will know at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. about my Black Friday offers. If y'all were not here yesterday, the first thing that is available right now on my site, I'll give you the website in a second, is my book and journal set. I call it the Boss Bundle. It's $20 right now on my site. Yes, glad. Make sure you watch the other 2 videos as well on branding. That'll be helpful as well. And then, yeah, that's my things for you. But we can also talk after this because I want to ask you some other things. But my Boss Bundle is available now. And also, you guys, so on my website, the website is natalienicole.com/Black Friday. That's where all my Black Friday offers are. As far as like my businesses, can y'all believe I have 3 businesses that just sank in today when I was like planning? I have like 3 businesses in a sense, 3 different things to plan for. But so you'll see some things on there. But the main offer for you guys is I put together 6 of my best-selling premium courses for the price of 1. So today I mentioned the email marketing kit. I also mentioned the Shopify course. There are also 4 other courses. So branding and marketing, selling on Instagram, the boutique business guide and vendors list, as well as I'm missing one. Oh, how to create your custom apparel. All of those are put together in what I'm calling the Ultimate Boutique Kit, you guys. So it's called the Ultimate Boutique Kit. That is my Black Friday bundle for all of you, is the Ultimate Boutique Kit. And so it's really helping business owners from at any level, new, aspiring, or seasoned, because there's going to be something in there for everyone. And so I put it all together in one kit. There's 6 courses, and the first 50 people who go and get it are able to get it on an installment plan. The price is $97 for all 6 courses, and usually one of my courses is $97, so it's all 6 for the price of 1. And so it is live now for y'all, and then I'll let the public know about it in about 25 minutes I'm going to send out an email a little bit later. So y'all should definitely go check that out. The link is right there. Y'all can get more information there. Yes, it's going to be extremely helpful if y'all been finding these. And again, so y'all will see on the site everything that I put on there. There's a whole little layout and a lot of information for y'all. But my goal right now is value, that you guys are going into 2020 prepared. And when I say prepared, I don't just mean like a false sense of you have your inventory, you have your website, now what? No, I mean like you know exactly where your business is headed. You have a strategic plan on where you want to go and how you're going to get there. So the boutique kit is unbelievable that I actually even created that, because I think I told y'all I was going to give y'all 3 courses, any 3 courses on my site for the price of 1. But I was like, Natalie, let's make it more strategic and more intentional and more valuable. So I picked the 6 best ones off of my site. I put it together in one, and it's strategized in such a way that it's going to be helpful for any business owner. Because let's say you're someone who you've already established, you already have your website, you already have these things established, but maybe it's not, maybe you already have your email marketing set up, but it's not converting. You're not getting any traffic to your site. You're not getting any sales. That means that something is not right along the ways of you making those things up. And so the boutique kit will help you go in and refine what you already have created. The best thing about it is it's me teaching you guys step by step. So really similar to like how these videos are, but it's more in depth of me sitting there and showing you my screen and say, okay, now do this, and now do this. And so I'm excited. We'll talk more about it in a second. Let me see what y'all's questions are. If you have questions about the boutique kit, let me know. But it is available now, and the first 50 people can get it on installment plan or pay full price, whatever floats your boat. But meaning that it will only be today, I think about $37 for those who get the installment plan. And after 50 people, that'll be completely gone off my site as well. So should I wait until I get some merchandise in before I make up the landing page? No, you can do that now, because the landing page is not going to show anything personal. It's just going to be a way for you to start getting emails. I'll definitely be purchasing the Ultimate Boutique Kit. Good. And so when you get it, make sure you look over the Shopify course first. It'll show you specifically how to put together that landing page. Okay, y'all getting these orders in. So do we ask people to join our email list, or do we make a certain saying and put it out there as a status? So do we ask people to join our email list? I don't know if I understand your question. You can do it. There's multiple ways to do it. So you can ask them to join your email list. You can also put it out there as a status to say, click the link in my bio to join my email. So these are all different ways to get email subscribers. You can do all the above. Meditated about an hour ago, prayed and dozed off. I'm not ready to send emails. Great. It says sold out. Let me go. I thought I changed it. Let me go check right now because I just had to change it to, it's not going to be through my website. It's going to be through the link that I gave y'all. So it's natalienicole.com/Black Friday. That's how you can get the bundle. So it's going to be sold out on my other site. You have to go directly through this Black Friday site in order to get the bundle. So you have to go through that site right there in order to get the bundle. I can't because it's like two different servers, one's Shopify and one's Wix. So you have to go through that site specifically. Do you still purchase from Fashion Go? I've heard so many bad things from them. Oh yes, I've only shopped. Honestly, y'all, if I can be real with y'all, I've only ever shopped at Fashion Go, and I've purchased from a few different trade shows, but like someone just said, you have to read the reviews. If something doesn't have at least 4.5 stars and like hundreds of reviews, then I'm not buying from them because I think it's a scam. So you have, I think almost, yeah, no. So I read the reviews and I only buy from them, and I've only had a good experience. I didn't get to redo my pictures, was busy doing customers' turkey. Yeah, I was wondering how you're gonna do the turkey and all that stuff at the same time. But I'm working on Canva now for my tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing my 4th ad for email subscription. That's good. That's good that you're doing an ad for email subscription. A lot of people don't think to do that, and that's actually really a really good way to do it, to have an ad leading them to subscribe to your email list. Because when you do an ad, most people, when they first see your ad, they won't just immediately go and purchase from you. They need to get familiar with you. But if it's enough of a good enough ad, they will subscribe to your email list, and that will help you to hook them to get sales. So that's a good strategy. Any other questions? Let me know, y'all. We can chat. I have some time. About 20 minutes. But yeah, so back on, so the Black Friday offer, the Ultimate Boutique Kit. Well, first of all, y'all need to go click on the link and just read everything that's included in it. And I also want to say, don't be overwhelmed by it because it's a lot of information. If you've ever taken a course from me, a class from me, then you know that definitely, let me turn this off. This is going to be a distraction. Then you know that in my classes and courses, I always provide value. So it's going to be very valuable. What are my top mock-up sites? I've only used Placeit, placeit.com for my mock-ups. All the pictures on my Fearless Collection website are all mock-ups, and I used it from Placeit. I have purchased a monthly subscription. How are you enjoying your trip? I don't know. I'm so focused on working. So I really just got here today, right? So, well, I guess it's kind of confusing for y'all. So I went home to Florida yesterday, and last night I didn't go to bed last night. So I stayed up forever. So I didn't go to bed. And then my family and everybody woke up at 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning to travel to the beach. So we're at the beach now, and I took a ZzzQuil in the car. I took a ZzzQuil in the car because I was like, I need to fall asleep in the car, but if I'm not like in a quiet space, it's hard for me to fall asleep. So I took that ZzzQuil and I slept really well in the car. I woke up every hour in the car. I didn't go to bed last night because I was working on my Black Friday page, which I'm glad I did because I didn't have time for it today. So far, so we just got here to the beach, or to the beach house or whatever. So it's good, it's chill. But I'm focusing on, I told them, although we're here, I'm still working like any other working professional. I'm also working. I'm off tomorrow, but I'm working. But it's been good to see family so far. If I use my personal IG account, do I have to delete all my old personal pictures to start fresh? You can just click on to archive them. You can just archive them. Yeah, I don't know any other ones. I've only ever seen and used Placeit, and I love their multicultural people, honey. Y'all, sorry. It's like this piece of hair keeps flying in my mouth from the fan. How can you send emails without coming off too annoying? So it's going to be very important that when you send emails, Don't care too much. Yes, I'm going to try. Actually, I'm not going to say that. I will say, yes, I will sign your book. I can't promise that I'll sign everybody's book unless they personally ask me, because it's going to be a lot of books. Okay. But first of all, make sure when you're sending out emails, don't care too much about people being annoyed by your emails because you're sending out too many. And then when it comes to sending out emails, just be either personable or be straight to the point. Be personable, or straight to the point. Either be yourself or don't say too many words. A lot of words are not going to be that important in email. So for me, when I email some of you on my business side of things, I'll use a lot of words because I have an information-based business, so you need a lot of words. And with that, I'm very personal. Like I'm myself. I'm just like I'm talking to anybody. And in my boutique, I don't use that many words because it's not that important. I just include the product, call to action, links, graphics, whatever. And in that sense, it's just like Bath and Body Works, right? I still open their emails and they sending me 10 a day talking about every sale under the book. So don't worry too much. But as far as getting your emails opened, you want to focus on your subject line, having it to be a captivating subject line, which I also teach about in the email marketing kit. Any other questions? Okay, so this is what I will say, because I cannot promise to sign everybody's book, but I see y'all placing y'all's book orders. So those who get the book today and tomorrow, I'll sign it. Those who get the book bundles today and tomorrow, today is Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, I'll sign it. And after that, I can't promise, just because it's going to be over 100 something orders. Excuse me, and I cannot sign that many books. But today and tomorrow, if you get it today and tomorrow, I will sign it. Yeah, you should be excited, and definitely apply what I said today. I don't know if you just came in or not, but definitely apply what I said today as far as like the 4 steps go, and literally take it one step at a time and just do the work, but also have faith that what you're doing is good enough. And it's going to be a learning experience, but you will get sales as long as you're just doing the necessary work. So take into account what we talked about all week. No, you don't need to purchase the 6-week. No, you're in my School of Boutique Bosses. And so everything that's in the Ultimate Boutique Kit, you will learn more in depth and more personably by me. So you don't need to get that. You don't need to get that at all, because you'll have the custom apparel in your inventory module. You'll get all that information in class. So you don't need to get that. If you want to get the book, you can, but you don't need the Ultimate Boutique Kit, because that'll all be covered in class. Any other questions? Y'all can type your questions in here. I'm going to get up real quick and get my coffee from over here, and then we'll get back into it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Are y'all enjoying all the lives? I know that y'all are, but I also want to ask, because it's been fun for me. It's been like, it's not that different than what we already do. It's a little bit more structured than what we already do, but it's not that much different. I just want to continue to come on here and provide even more value in a strategic way, and purposeful for next year. So I've been having a good time. If you can't make it, oh, by the way, I will not be on live tomorrow. I will not come on live tomorrow, just out of respect for me and my family and y'all's family. So I won't come on tomorrow, but we'll be back Friday and Saturday for more things. Right? Yeah, it's been fun for me. All right, any other questions? Just another reminder, the Ultimate Boutique Kit is available at Natalie, and so is the book bundle at natalienicole.com/Black Friday. And if you're looking for, there is an installment plan for the kit available for the next 48 people. And so to access that, you can click on where it says get your kit now or learn more. And then when you scroll down underneath the kit, you'll see the installment plan option. And it'll be with Afterpay. Everything, because we're done. We're done. Okay. Well, I want you guys to just take a deep breath. First of all, before y'all get out of here, take a deep breath. Okay, y'all are gonna have an amazing Black Friday. This is your first Black Friday. Just be excited. Okay, it's gonna be amazing. I'll come back on Friday to see how y'all are doing, but it'll be Friday night. So just go in with wisdom. Please take some time out, no matter where you are right now in your faith walk. It doesn't really matter at all. Take some time this evening and do those 4 steps from today. If you just came on, rewatch the beginning and do those 4 steps. And it'll be very beneficial to your marketing efforts. I want to start off with regular sizes and plus sizes, but I'm thinking maybe too much. We should just, I don't think it's too much as long as you can afford the different sizing. And if you can find vendors who have what you want, I don't think it's too much. It's just a matter of, can you actually like find what you want? It doesn't cost to add Afterpay to my plan, but Afterpay does take up a large percentage of every order, which is why for the installment plans, I always charge a little bit more for the installment plan than I do like for the full plan or like for the full cost of something, because Afterpay does take a nice little percentage from each order. But it's free to add, but every order they take a percent. Yeah. Okay. Last questions. Let me know. Just to give y'all a quick rundown before I get off here, in case y'all are wondering, what is included in the Ultimate Boutique Kit. Also, I think it's good, like I said, for those who have started and those who have not, because no matter where you are in business, you'll get at least 2 important skills from it. And it's 6 courses for the cost of 1. So the first course is the Boutique Business Guide. I'm reading it off my computer, so I'm not looking at y'all right now. The Boutique Business Guide, which is really good for teaching new entrepreneurs how to legally start their online business and to start purchasing inventory. It also has a bonus vendors list in there of my top 30 vendors. You also get the branding and marketing guide. This is the key to like branding, making your branding clear. Talks about branding in the last 2 days and how to start marketing on social media before you actually launch. There's a Shopify course, which is a 9-part video series teaching you how to put together Shopify course, as well as shipping on your site and taxes. Also helps you to put together that landing page that we talked about earlier. And then my favorite 2 things that are newer courses are Sell It on Instagram, teaching you the 7 strategies to sell on social media, which is like really, really beneficial for those who've already launched. And then the email marketing kit is good for those who haven't and who have launched. It'll teach you, and I think it's 9 or 10 videos, how to do their entire email marketing series, how to make your automatic email sequence, how to put everything together to be able to start having emails on your site and start obtaining email subscribers. And then the last one is the Custom Apparel Masterclass, talking more about what we talked about yesterday as far as like creating your own custom apparel, how to do pre-orders, how to start getting paid before you actually pay anything, where you can get wholesale t-shirts and wholesale sweatshirts for like dollars, like a couple dollars, but also you don't need any paperwork or to sign up for anything. It's just a website that I have that's included in that resource. So y'all should definitely check out the Ultimate Boutique Kit. It has all that stuff in there and super, super beneficial. Since having them, did you see increase in traffic? No. So the traffic doesn't increase because people either come to your site or they don't. I have had larger purchases, like amount dollar of purchases, but not what am I saying? But not more traffic to my site, because it doesn't show that you have Afterpay until you actually click on the item that you want, and then you see it activated there. You see it there. Great places to take pics outside. It depends on your marketing. So for me, I would say definitely think about your audience and where would they locate, like where would they be? Me, I take my pictures outside of like a vacated like shopping plaza. So I think wherever you have like a lot of greenery. wish I was launched already, but I like the fact that you're giving so much knowledge. That way we are better prepared for when we do. Yes, that is the goal. Okay. My goal is that when you guys launch, you are just in a successful mindset. You can come if you want to. Oh, we'll keep waiting, honey. That you're in like a good mindset of like being successful and having not that much trouble with marketing. So, which is why I definitely want to get that kit, because it's going to set you up like for before and after. And the reason why I made the kit is also because people were like, y'all are in different areas, and it's like a one thing that all of you could benefit from, no matter where you are in your business. Yeah, be thinking of a good thing to do is to drive around your city and see where do you find that has like good green areas, good greenery, a good vibe, but it's also based on like the vibe that you want to give off with your boutique and the aesthetic that you have. So think about your branding first and then branch out and think about location. For sure, because in the kit, you'll learn about selling things. If you're going to be selling hair products, you still need a seller's permit. You'll learn how to put together a Shopify website, which I still recommend that you get. You'll learn how to sell on Instagram. You'll learn how to sell through email marketing. So I think I know that it will benefit any retail business, someone who's selling something. If you're selling a product, even a service, but especially if you're selling a product. Yep. And so this is like my way. This week of lives, we have a couple more left, and this kit as well as this book bundle. In my mind, I've asked myself, like, what can I give them to have like the ultimate 2020 experience, like going into the new year, like how to like make sure that y'all's mindsets are in the right place and your businesses are together, honey. And this is like an all-inclusive package. All three of those things are going to be really helpful. These lives, this bundle, and that kit, which is why I wanted to make it a reasonable price that y'all can get all. Yeah. Yep. Time management is going to be key. I'm sure. I can't even imagine. I cannot imagine creating like something handmade. No sir, no ma'am. Okay. Any last questions, y'all, before I slide out of here? Let me know. Yes, planning should take part at every stage of your business before you do anything new. I plan before, first of all, I plan every month, but even like before I go and get new inventory, I fact check myself. Is this matching up with my branding? Is it actually going to serve my target audience? Is it going to be beneficial for my business? So you definitely want to, not just in the beginning, but continually do so. Yes, I have a whole Shopify course. Is a 9-video series of teaching you step-by-step how to put together your Shopify website, especially tips on how to convert your website. So even for those of you who have a website created, if you're not getting a lot of traffic or a lot of like conversion, like you're getting traffic and no sales, you probably still want to get it to refine some things, especially with websites. Haven't. Okay, what would be a good thing to do starting off your YouTube account if you haven't launched yet? So I talk about this often, but on YouTube, what is your idea for your YouTube channel? That's my question. Like, what's your idea for your YouTube channel? Why do you want to start a YouTube channel? What is your end goal for having a YouTube channel? What are you going to talk about? And then start and talk about those things. For me, because you just want to start, okay? You just want to start, honey, because with YouTube, with putting yourself out there via video, it's going to take some getting used to at times. So it might not, maybe it'll be an automatic natural, but honey, I was not. So I started out in 2013 with like makeup hair videos that was trash. And then I started out here with faith-based videos, which their videos were not trash. I was talking about God. He's not trash, but me in the video was not that appealing. The way I talked, the way I was, it wasn't that cute. But I need to get that practice in. And so now I have like the blessing and the ability to talk about faith and business. But in the beginning, I just talked about faith. And you might not know what you actually want to focus on. So I think you just get started. So you don't have to have a business launched to come in and start talking on YouTube. Just come in and just start talking on YouTube about whatever it is that you want to end up talking about. Come out and start talking about it. Oh, I like that. Yeah, so just come in and start talking. So you can just come in with the videos. It's time to now brainstorm what videos can you do that are surrounded around building confidence and surrounded around praying and like mom stuff. So maybe you can even show what it's like if you are a mom, and I assume that you are, show what it's like to be a mom, day in the life of a mom, of a new mom, tips for new moms, like, I don't know, like stuff like that. When you are starting to get consistent, that's when people start to come and subscribe to you. No. The kit is not available anytime. It's only available right now for Black Friday. So the kit is only available because it is Black Friday this weekend. So it's only available up until Friday. So you guys have 3 days to get it. So it's available today, tomorrow, and Friday. And the first 50 people are able to get it on an installment plan. Sorry, y'all, something's in my mouth. But after Friday, it will be non-existent. Because the kit, all it is, it composes 6 different courses on my site. So I have a lot of different courses on my site, which start at about $97 and above. So I made a kit, which is probably crazy for me, but right now I'm putting aside ration and just giving value. But right now, so I literally took all 6 courses and put it in one kit and gave it the price of one of the courses. So literally you're getting 5 courses free and only paying for one. You're paying for one and getting 5 free. But I also structured it in a way, when you get it and download it, you'll see it's structured in a way that shows you, okay, which one to watch first and which one should you do for the situation, whatever. It's very easy to follow along. It's not just a bunch of things put together with the bow on it. Like I say on my site, it's strategically planned to help you prepare for 2020. So this is only available now to help you prepare for 2020. And so you have to act fast because it's only available now. Do lives get more traffic, or should I have more structure? You should definitely have more structure. My lives don't get that much traffic. My lives are good for building community with y'all, which I personally value as like me as a person. I think that's just really like what I'm like called to be doing, is to build community. And so that's like my reason here. But lives do help though. All right, go watch my other video on my YouTube channel about how to start a YouTube channel. Because I did mention that lives in the beginning helped me to get my watch time. To become a YouTube partner, you need watch time and subscribers. And so subscribers came through the structured videos, but my watch time came through my lives. So that is that. So I would say definitely check that video out. They're both beneficial. And so I started my lives just to get the watch time, but the lives changed the whole trajectory of everything for me. It changed everything. Because through the lives, I learned that I found like my voice through my lives. So it made my videos flow better. Yeah, I'm so sick of doing this, but this hair keeps flying. Let me just put it back here. So my videos started to flow better because of my lives. I met some of you because of my lives. I have friends off of my lives. Like, it's just real life stuff. Because y'all are real people. I'm a real person. We're talking. It's just a more personable thing. So it depends on, you'll fall into your niche. You'll fall into what works best for you. I also have a YouTube course on my site. It's not included in this kit, but it's on my site if you're interested in learning more about YouTube. Yes, I love the lives. It's the most fun thing I've done. The next thing, I don't know if I actually should do this, or maybe I should. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid. I'm not gonna lie. Is to venture and get on Instagram Live. I feel like I should do that, but I definitely don't want to do that. I definitely don't want to. You're welcome. Definitely don't want to do that. No. But one day we shall. I have done it before, but Yeah. I use Canva. I use Canva. I actually have a Canva tutorial in the, what course is that? I have a Canva tutorial in the email marketing kit. The email marketing kit is usually $200. It's included in the Ultimate Boutique kit. So I have a Canva tutorial there, and I do everything in Canva. My thumbnails are in Canva, my Instagram posts, my email banners, graphics for my emails, everything that I do graphically, picture-wise, is in Canva. Instagram stories, you got to use Canva. It's amazing. I know a lot of like bigger entrepreneurs, millionaires who also use Canva. I've been using that since I was in college. I didn't know how to use it at first, but now, honey, I have the app on my phone. Somebody asked me the other day if I should pay for Canva. I was like, you gotta pay for Canva. But every now and then I do pay for like the monthly subscription. And just the other day, I think yesterday, when I was up working late last night, I went ahead and paid for it. If you guys go to my website and did you guys see the Ultimate Boutique kit? Did you guys see the picture next to the Ultimate Boutique kit? Can I get the word out? I made that picture in Canva, which is just, I got a picture and I put out, I just put like the text and like the picture inside of the computer screen, if y'all go look at it. So all that is in Canva. I have a Canva tutorial in my email marketing kit. So I have that there. Yeah, it's very resourceful. I think I also have a Canva tutorial in that YouTube class as well. If y'all have that YouTube class, it's on there. Yes, y'all. So my sister came in here just a second ago. She was like, "Are you done?" I'm like, "Girl, leave me alone." Any other questions, y'all? Yes, I will not be on here tomorrow, but I'll be back Friday and Saturday. And then after that, I gotta get home and package up 1,010,000 cajillion orders, which I'm so thankful for. And y'all, I'm saying that like I even have orders right now. I don't, but Black Friday is coming up, and I know that I'm about to sell out everything. So I know that I'm gonna have to get home and do a billion cajillion orders, and then I'll be working on my December videos. Y'all, in my other lives, I told y'all that I will be doing Vlogmas in a different way. And y'all actually helped me plan out the entire month of December for videos. So 18 videos will be coming. So I have to start recording those this weekend coming up. Chris, you'll get a tutorial on Canva in the class. When we get to email marketing, you'll have a tutorial on Canva there. Because you're in the School of Boutique Bosses, you'll have a tutorial on Canva in there. How do you store your products at home? Do you put them in boxes? Yeah, so I used to, I know, that's the worst thing. I keep asking more questions because I don't mind. Because I'm gonna be with them all day anyways, they can wait. But so I used to hang up all my merchandise in my closet because I have like an extra like side of like 2 racks, but they got filled up. So now I keep them in boxes, honestly. They're all in boxes. And it's not the best situation. It's like literally in my bedroom, I have like both sides of my bed are lined up with boxes of inventory, of shipping materials, of et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, I don't mind. We're chilling. Maybe I'll go down there in a second. They can wait a little bit. I can give y'all like 7 more minutes. So let me know what y'all got going on. Oh, hopefully y'all are excited about this holiday or excited about getting started with your work. For those of you who just got the Ultimate Boutique kit, and just for everyone, but especially those who are going to get it today or in the next couple of days, my best advice, which I also said inside of the kit, because I just said some like little words of encouragement in there, but my best advice would be to just take a deep breath and take some time for yourself. So like, yes, it's about to be holiday time. I want you to focus on your family and have a good time with your family, but also give your business some attention as well, or just, you know, some thought. It could even be one full day or an hour a week or whatever, so that you're able to plan for next year. I think you should plan for 2020 before you get there, because you actually have a plan and an idea of what you're going to be doing. That is my goal. That's what I'll be doing in December. After all this is done, I'm going to be sitting down and planning everything. How do you plan for pre-orders? What do you mean plan for pre-orders? I don't really plan. I just decide when I want to do them and then I have it. I haven't done those in a while, but what do you mean plan? The best way to relaunch, I took a hiatus because I was overweight and all the glitches. Oh yes, I recommend Shopify. And the best way to relaunch is to do everything that I just mentioned. Having a coming soon page, gaining email subscribers, building up your email list while you're creating your website, and then launching to your email list and to your social media. No explanation needed, just do it. So I don't know if your name is familiar. I don't know if I believe you have my Shopify course. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe you have my Shopify course. I would say go through those videos, follow those steps, and do just that. I don't know if you have the email marketing kit, but you're probably going to need that as well to help you with email marketing. I don't have inventory right now, but I want to upload a few pictures, see who likes them, and tell them do they want to pre-order. I see. You can do that. You can do that. See, for me, it was different because I've only done pre-orders for things like my Fearless collection. And so when I did pre-orders, I got like a sample made. So I got like one t-shirt in each color made, and I still modeled it like normal. I didn't ask who wanted it. I just said, we're now open for pre-orders. You can place your pre-order here. And I just collected pre-orders. So because when you do a pre-order, you don't just want to say like who wants it, but you want to say like it's available for pre-order. You can order here and let them just order. If you're just asking them if they want to order, it's not really a pre-order. That's just like you surveying your audience, which is a good idea, but I wouldn't consider that a pre-order. Okay, yeah, you have the you have the course, you have the Shopify course. So I would say just make sure your landing page is done, and then now start engaging and gaining email subscribers. That's the best thing to do. Okay, last 3 questions before I go. Let me know. Yep, great question. So there is such a thing called a like email algorithm, just how there's such a thing as like a social media algorithm. So your emails more than likely are going to go to your customers clutter in the beginning. You cannot do anything to like change that. Your customer has got to go looking for that email. And as soon as they start to open your email, they'll either open it, most email servers like Outlook, Gmail, whatever, when the customer opens a spam, it'll then start putting them in the main folder, or they can like manually say like send to main folder. So that's why the first email is extremely important. That's why I teach about this in the email marketing kit, but this is why like the first email is extremely important. Whatever that first email is, it should have like the most captivating and eye-catching subject line, and your customer needs to go looking for that email. When I mean looking for that email, that is good for me. Like when I have like a little 10% pop-up and a customer puts in their email, That's my first email to them. It probably went to their spam, but they're going to go looking for it because they want that 10% off, right? And when they open that email, typically after that, it won't go to spam anymore. So that's the short answer. So if you've already been engaging that email list, and it's not your first email to them, like a 10% off email, then think of another way that you can do something that will cause them to go looking for your email. So sometimes I'll like, if I send an email to like one of my email lists, I might go to social media and be like, if you're on my business email list, I just sent out an email, or the email has now been sent out. So if they didn't get it, but they know that they're on my email list, they'll go searching for it. How do you get the photos from your vendors? If you use Fashion Go, there's just a button to download all the photos. But if not, reach out to them. One time, one of my items got sold out, I guess, on Fashion Go. So I just emailed the vendor, said, hey, can you give me the pictures for this? They emailed me back in like 3 minutes. It was like midnight. It's like, what? Okay. Thank you. So just reach out to them, ask them. See, look at me giving away all this information for free. Yes, there's not much control, but you do have control in a sense of just like figuring out the algorithm and beating it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I think those were great questions to end the night. Listen. Oh, is your name? Well, I don't know if you want me to say your name out loud, but yes, I see your purchase because I see your initials are the same name right here. Listen. Okay, get to it. You see my little motivational note in there, and then get what you need. You'll be set up for success. The one thing that I love about teaching is that I don't hold back when I teach. I even don't really hold back here, but when I provide a value, those who have my courses know for a fact that I just give all the information. So you won't be disappointed. And I know I overgave. I overgave, and I'm totally okay with that. Going into the new year, I need y'all to have this information together, okay? I need y'all to be ready to go because we're about to be on a whole different level next year. I need y'all to be caught up. Some of y'all gonna be caught up. Some of y'all, I don't know, but we're gonna see. So I'm giving y'all a chance to catch up so we can do bigger and better things in 2020. Private label or just hang tags. I think in the beginning it's wise to just do hang tags. I don't think it's necessary to have like such an extra expense if you don't have to. If you can afford it and you want to, sure. I private labeled some of my Fearless collection where like my screen printer just took the tag out and had a tag, like had my tag like printed in. Some of y'all have those Fearless collection with the private label in there. I only did it one time though because it was really expensive. I was like, this is not necessary, but they have permission from the vendor to do so. So if you want to spend that extra money, definitely do it. But if it's not, I think it's unnecessary in the beginning, especially. Hang tags are just fine. If you go to Francesca's or these other bigger boutiques, they typically have, yes, come on. They typically have other hang tag or other labels in there, and then a hang tag with Francesca's on it. So I don't think you gotta do anything too special. I think it's a good thing to work up to, but I would save my own label for like when I'm manufacturing things, like when I'm custom creating something, right? That's when I want my label to be in it. So you don't have to do that, but that's just kind of like my idea. 2020 manufacturing, honey. Okay, I said it here first. I have ideas. My idea for my Fearless collection is not just Fearless like crew necks and stuff. This was the easiest thing to start off with without being too expensive. So my idea for my Fearless collection, because I'm like being a visionary, like I told y'all, my $1 million ideas, wrote them down. Now we're sticking to it and trusting that it's going to do well. I'm in that sticking to it phase. And so when I see Fearless, I see like a fierce like risk taker. And so I see bold clothing. I see like dark colors, but like someone who's fierce, bold, but also like people of faith. So I want to create a custom clothing line that's also within the Fearless collection. And it's going to be, I remember having a dream a long time ago before I even started my boutique. And, I've always wanted to have like a faith-based business. But I think before I even started my boutique, my idea of that was very like tainted. So I had this dream. I know it was a dream from God. And it showed me like trying on different outfits. So first I put on like a really, really modest, and I'm not talking bad about anybody else's boutique, but this is like for me personally. I put on a really, really modest dress and God was like, no, next. Then I put on like a cute pinksy dress, like a cute little prissy dress. He was like, nope. But then I put on this like cute studded dress. It was black and like red sequins, and it was like boom, pop, pow, pow, and it was like, that's it. And then I had a red microphone, and I was going on stage to start speaking. So anyways, I know that my vision for my clothing is like fierce, fearless, bold. And I've tried, y'all, to like find those pieces with wholesalers, and I can't find it. So my next step is to start manufacturing and making them custom, because I have this very specific vision that I can't find. And I started off with my wholesale stuff because that's easiest, but that's definitely not the end goal. So when people ask me, are you going to Magic or these other trade shows, I always hesitate because that's just not my end goal. That's where I'm at now, but I have so many other visions and plans for this thing here. So it's going, y'all. 2020 is something else. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go give my family some time. But if you got the kit, shout out to y'all for being fast actors. So far, everyone who got it did not do the payment plan. They just got it right away, straight out. So shout out to y'all for being serious and committed. It will pay off. Make sure you take your time and look over everything. Take your time, like over the next month, I would say, before 2020, and sit down with the information, dissect it, go in, give your businesses some CPR and some necessary surgery. Can y'all tell I've been watching Grey's Anatomy? But give your business some necessary resuscitation, whatever it's called, and you will be just so set apart and prepared for 2020. Also, keep in mind all these lives that we've been doing so far with branding, today with marketing, also faith, and all the things that we talked about, no worries, and the faith side of things. And y'all be set up for success. So I'm excited for y'all. Those of you who ordered my book bundle today and tomorrow, y'all will get it signed. This won't be signed. I'll let you have this blank, but I will sign the book for you. So yeah, this will be available until supplies last, which I'm assuming will be in a couple of days. So grab that, grab all the things, the boutique kit, the bundle, everything. Keep working. Y'all got it. I'm excited for all your businesses. Thank y'all for joining me here. And I will not see y'all again until Friday. So I won't see y'all tomorrow. So have a happy Thanksgiving with y'all's family. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And I'm about to go. So good night. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for coming on. Wish we could stay longer, but I got to go. And when I get back to Houston, we'll chat it up a little bit longer, like we usually do. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you. Thank y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. All right, bye y'all.